Hey, good evening ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Elite Drivers Racing League. We are live for the Russian Grand Prix. Hopefully it should be a great race today. I'm really looking forward to it because I do like this track. Very fast flowing corners. Going around the Olympic Stadium section is pretty hardcore. Flat out through that section. Really looking forward to it. So, we're just waiting on a few more drivers, so hopefully they should be joining us very, very shortly. We have got a few reserve drivers in today as got a few new reserve drivers in, shall I say. So one of them being Carwin Robb, the Welshman. He's filling in for Rossi today in the Mercedes. No Future to See is filling in for Guy Schaap, who can't be in the sorry, not Guy Schaap. No Future to See is filling in for Buller, who is currently actually sitting right beside me at the moment.
Oh. Pretty decent reason not to race.
Well, yeah, okay, fair point, fair point.
I don't think I'll make it home for it.
So, yeah.
Not gonna get a race ban, is it?
No. Don't worry, you're safe. You're not going to get a race ban from it. So now we're going to see all the drivers flowing in now. We've got 11 so far. And we have a comment already on the YouTube channel. It's Stereogram. Nice of you to join us, Stereogram. Hope you're okay. Hope you're keeping safe. Everyone's staying out of the bad weather today in the UK. Oh. So yeah, Charlie MG06 is currently standing in for another, well, for the Racing Point seat at the moment, because we haven't got a, well, we have actually got a full-time driver for that seat, but he's not available today, so he will be available from next week. So Charlie is filling in for that driver at the moment. So I will get the driver standings up. So the current driver standings look like this. Boastman 15 is your current current championship leader with 184 points. Q-Tip is in second with 154. The Wood is in third with 154. Crumb is in fourth with 125. Dino Bambino is in fifth with 83. Rossi is in sixth with 62. Buller in 7th with 49. David Charhad is in 8th with 35. Crumpton is in 9th with 33. Jake Marsh in 10th with 30. Sus1 in 11th for the Alpha Tauri has 23. Aryan EU is in 12th with 16. TM Ducky is also in joint 12th but in 13th place with 16. Aero Unu is in 14th with 8. Bossman W11 is in 15th with 5. Rob J. Lewis in 16th with 2. Little Jackson in 17th with 1. And Guy Schapp in 18th with 0. And the other 2 places have none. So your current team standings look like this. Ferrari are at the top with 328. Mercedes is in second with 187. Renault in third with 170. Racing Point in fourth with 167. Alfa Romeo in fifth with 151. Williams in sixth with 41. Alfa Tauri are in seventh with 39. Red Bull Racing are in 8th with 37. McLaren are in 9th with 36. And Haas are at the back in 10th with 31. So it looks like Ferrari are running away with this championship at the moment. We have 2 minutes to go. Crumb is here, Boastman is here. I'm just waiting on a couple more. No future to see has changed his mind and has gone into the Alpha Tauri, joining his close friend of Sos1. So the 2 Scottish drivers in the Alpha Tauri. So this should be the battle of the Scotsmen for qualifying. For what I've heard, No Future 2C is a very, very quick driver, so we will soon find out when it comes to qualifying. See if we can get himself up into Q3. So we are at 7 PM, so everyone can ready up. lost a driver. Who is it? Oh, it's Rob J. Lewis. Ah, there we go. So everyone's ready and up now, and we'll get this first qualifying session underway. Aero Uno, you can go out and do as many outlaps as you want, as long as you do not set a time lap. That is perfectly fine with me. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, obviously the two drivers that so far have qualifying bans are Arian EU and Aero Uno. So here we go, Q1 has started with green in the pit lane. We get race telemetry up, there we go. So 15 driver grid. So who would be the first driver out on circuit? Arian EU has retired from the session, so he is serving his qualifying ban, which is fair enough. And I've just been given a bit of information. The sessions are all dry, so it's going to be a dry qualifying, dry race, which is good to know. Thank you very much, Sus1. And there is a driver coming out on circuit of Charlie MGO6 in the Racing Point. The funny reason, he's going out on intermediate tyres. And we see Dino Bino Bambino coming out on circuit onto the soft tyres. I believe Swifty's coming out on circuit as well. Crumb01 has also gone out on circuit onto the medium tyres. So two drivers, No Future to See has gone on the medium tyres in the... Well, he has set the medium tyres. Carwin Rob is also setting the intermediate tyres on as well, but not gone out on track yet. Crumb01. The first driver obviously is Charlie MGO6. Dino Vino Bambino will be the first driver to set a timed lap. So we'll ride on board with Dino for his first lap. Six viewers on the YouTube channel. Welcome to you viewers. Hope you enjoyed the session today. So we are in Russia, Sochi, getting ready for Dino Bino Bambino's first time lap. Slowing down, setting everything up, full speed out of the last corner, across the starting line, DRS wide open, through the kink, coming down to turn 1. Got to be careful not to go wide, and stay nice and tight going into turn 2. again, a lot of the curb on the inside line there, that could hinder him a bit, slow him down. A lot of the curb on exit turn 3. On turn 4 now. Cuts the corner a bit, but doesn't invalidate his lap time. Yellow flag in sector 3, I believe, and that, no, sector 1, and that is probably Charlie MJ6 spinning. 1042 for sector 2. The wood has gone out on the full wets. And there he is there, getting out of the way. And they're coming around the final corner now to set a benchmark time of 130.8. From no, Swifty. So Swifty invalidates his lap time on the last corner. Little Jackson going really slowly now. So we're going board with no future to see in the Alpha Tauri. Final few corners now. Last corner. Coming across the line and goes second, 132.1. From 0-1 done at 149.4. We might get another lap in somewhere. Little Jackson coming around the second to last corner. Getting a bit of heat into his tyres. And he's off and away. So postman 15 now, coming round the second to last corner, but going to go on to another lap now. There's a benchmark. He does a time of 136, so it puts him in P3 at the moment. But it might go top of the timing screens. Oh, goes a bit deep into turn 1. Keeps a tight line going around turn 2. Getting a lot of the inside curb there. Going around turn 3. A little hard on the brakes. Giving this car everything it's got. Oh, this is wide open. He's in low. His low fuel light is come on, so he's probably got less than a lap left. Locks up his front right. And around the final few corners now. Nice and wide. And around the second to last corner. Now through to the last corner. Locks up his front right again, crosses the line and goes second, 131.0. Where's Jake Marsh? Jake Marsh now coming around turn 2. So Jake Marsh coming across the line now. 1:34.6. But it doesn't say his time is valid for some reason. I think there might be a glitch going on because the ERS doesn't look like it's going down at all. Bossman W11 on the soft tyres. Ooh, runs a tad wide there. Ooh, nearly gets right tank slapper there. Manages to save it. DRS wide open now. Coming down the long back, well, I wouldn't say straight, but long back curve, let's say. And there's a yellow flag up ahead, and that is Swifty getting out of the way. Oh, Bossman loses the back end, crashes into the wall, loses his front wing, and that will be his lap over. Rob J. Lewis on a lap now, just past Bossman W11 there. Rob J. Lewis will come round now to start his flying lap. And he's away now. DRS open. And down to turn 1. Oh, and he's invalidated his lap time. No future to see is 4/10 up in the second sector. Second to last corner, then validates it, just gets a bit wide on exit. He might go for another one. Got Sus 1 and No Future to see a third and fourth at the moment for the Alpha Tauri team. Jake Marsh validated his lap time again, so he will come straight into the pit lane. Who else is going to allow? Rob J. Lewis obviously is invalidated, so no one else has come. No one else is on a lap yet. Obviously, the first part of qualifying, so we've got 5 minutes left. YouTube channel seems to be a bit quiet today. Bossman W11 has come back out on track, hopefully to get a decent lap in. Ah, right, okay. Well, Jake Masters just informed me that he said, no glitches, trigger, don't worry, I just was saving tyres. That's good to know, mate, that's good to know. So, Aero Unu now on track. Charlie MG06 now on track on the soft tyres. Swifty also is out on track. Nice use of the track limits there, Charlie. And Rob J. Lewis invalidates his lap time again. No future to see. Now got himself up into P3, 131.4. Currently beating his teammate. Could we see the drivers getting into the 120s? So Boseman now on track, on an outlap. On the soft tyres. Swifty on a lap now. Goes really deep into turn 1. Doesn't invalidate it for some unknown reason. Strange. But it's gonna... I don't understand this. How is he not invalidated? He's gone wide on 2 corners and he's spun, and that's him out of qualifying. That is Swifty out of qualifying. His wheel off. That is unfortunate there for Swifty. Swifty is out of qualifying. So right on board with Bossman W11 now, going on a flying lap. First time run. Low fuel light is on. Trying to get the slipstream of Bossman 15 here. Brakes hard. It's a lot better for Bossman. Gets a bit of a curve there. Swings the back end out. That's a bit better there for Bossman W11. Come around the second to last corner now. Nice and tight on entry. Last corner. Very clean lap there for Bossman. He beats his teammate, puts himself at P5, 131.7. Where's Aero Unu now? He's coming straight into the pit lane, obviously serving his quality ban. He's allowed to do an outlap, but not allowed to set a timed run. Charlie MGO6 now starting the lap. He's going down to turn 1, but brakes really deep there. Crumb's out. Oh dear, Crumb is out. Crumb's out of qualifying. Or is he just retired? Oh no, he's just retired the car, that's fine. So he's retired in the pit lane. There's me thinking that he's crashed out on circuit. Sorry about that. So Crumb thinks he's done enough to get into Q2. And Boseman 15 goes quicker, 130.3. Beating Dino Bambino's time of 130.8 puts him up to P1. Good luck there for Boseman 15. Suz1, Charlie MGO6 gets a 5-place grid penalty for causing a collision. Let me check race directory to see who that was on. No. Causing a collision with Carwin Rob. Oh dear. So Suz1 comes straight into the pit lane now. That is the end of qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. So there we see the championship leader sitting pretty in first place at the moment for Q1 and 130.3. Obviously we have to wait for the timer to run down now. Rob J. Lewis gets himself up to P7. Great lap there for Rob J. Lewis, a 133.3. So the driver out of qualifying 1 is Swifty, who has unfortunately crashed. So the Williams team will have to get and replace the front right suspension and the wheel for the race. Hopefully they can do that in time. I know it's just a game, but got to try and keep it realistic. So we're getting into Q2 now. So Q2 has started. So in this session we will lose 4 drivers. So from 11th down to 14th. So we see Crum 01 getting ready. And also both of the Ferraris as well. And the AlphaTauri of No Future to See. Crum 01 will be the first out on track on the medium tyres. Both of the Ferraris have also got opted for the mediums, as well as No Future to See. And that was DeWood flying through the first corner. He wants to get his time lapping first. He wants clear space, no one behind him, no one in front. Flying around this track. Look at him go. Not caring about the track limits at all. Right on board with DeWood. Currently sitting in joint 2nd place in the championship at the moment. So here we go, coming around the last corner now. The RS is on. DRS wide open, coming down to the first corner. Nice and smooth through there. Around turn 2. The famous stadium section. There was 32.9 in sector 1. Giving this car everything it's got. The yellow flag in sector 3 might be just a glitch because it's still going on my screen. Yellow flag sector 1 and 2. 104.5 in sector 2. Come around the final few corners now. second to last corner and invalidates his lap time. No, that's unfortunate. Therefore, the Wood runs a bit wide on exit. Last corner here for Crumb. Crosses the line and sets a benchmark time 1:31.5. Where's Boseman? He's also invalidated his lap time as well. Rob J. Lewis now invalidated his lap time. No Future to See has gone at P2 with a 1:33.1 on the medium tyres. Bino Bambino is coming up the final sector now. No Future to See is retired. He's out. He's out of qualifying. Has he binned it into the wall? Dino goes fastest, 1:30.4. Great lap there for Dino Bambino there. Arian EU is also retired from the session. Little Jackson invalidated his lap time there. From 01, no, Jake Marsh slots into P3, 1:32.9. Suz 1 slots into P3, 1:32.6, 0.3 quicker. Boseman 15. Possibly going to come into the pit lane now. No, he doesn't. He stays out on track. Comes across the line and goes third faster, 1:31.9. Whereas Bossman coming around the second to last corner. In the medium tyres at the moment. Crosses the line and goes P6, 1:32.8. Little Jackson now setting a lap. Swifty has unfortunately left the session. Colin Robb in the Mercedes has validated his lap time. We'll go on board with Little Jackson again, who's invalidated his lap time as well. I think Little Jackson is going to start another lap now. And he does. Hopefully this one will be a bit better. So Calvin Robb is probably going to come into the pit lane now to get a fresh set of tyres and some more fuel in the tank. Says Rob J. Lewis is on an out lap. Same with the Wood. There's his teammate Boseman 15, championship rival. Crosses the line, so DRS wide open coming down to turn 1. Nice and clean through turn 1. We stay close to the inside curve in turn 2. Good everything this car's got. He's on the medium compound tyre at the moment. C3 tyres. Oh, and he gets it a bit wide on exit in that corner. Gets it invalidated. Suz one in the pit lane at the moment. Jake Marsh on an outlap on the C4 compound tyre, the soft tyres. Little Jackson in the pits. Little Jackson, Aero Uno, or Aero Uno still serving his qualifying ban. The Wood, Rob J. Lewis, Charlie MG06 and Carwin Rob have not yet set a lap time. There's 5 minutes left of this session, so Little Jackson, The Wood, Rob J. Lewis, Charlie and Carwin Rob need to set a lap to have a chance to get into Q3 for the top 10 shootout. From 01 has come on an outlap. The other driver in the Mercedes. Carwin Rob filling in for Rossi here, so what can Carwin Rob do? Rob J. Lewis goes to P7, 134.0. Possibly might need to do another lap. See if he can get any quicker than that. Why not Charlie? Charlie's just informed me, ladies and gentlemen, that he's not going to set a lap. He's gone then, bro. Right, okay, no worries. No bother, Charlie. So, Carwin Rob now on a lap for the Mercedes team. And who's that going really slowly? Is that Little Jackson? He's also on a lap, an outlap. The Wood's also on an outlap. From 01 is coming around the last corner now to start his flying lap. And Carwin Rob validates his lap time. So we're right on board with From 01 for the rest of this. 2 minutes 45 seconds left. Purple in sector 1. Gonna be purple in sector 1, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, a bit late on the brakes. How he didn't invalidate there was core. He's got away by the skin of his teeth there, but it would have hindered his time a bit there. He lost a bit of time. Yeah, he did lose quite a bit of time there. He's still a 10th up though. Can he pull something out of the bag in the final sector? Crossing the line and does improve. It does a 130.8. Could have been so much quicker though. Rob J. Lewis has invalidated his lap time. Little Jackson now on a lap. Carwin Rob is also retired from the session. Oh, Little Jackson loses the back end. Still keeps it. Gonna keep pushing. Because he might actually get him into Q3. Rob J. Lewis is in 7th place. He's doing really well to get into 7th place. I'll go, Jake. Thanks for letting me know, dude. And Little Jackson has invalidated his lap time, but he scrapes through to Q3, 1:39.3. Little Jackson, if you can hear me, mate, try and get round to the pit lane as quickly as possible. Jackson comes into the pit lane. And I believe it might be the first time in Rob J's racing career he's got himself into Q3 for the top 10 well, I'd say top 10. It's going to be the top 9 shootout, as No Future to C, Arian EU, Aero Unu, Charlie MGO6 and Carwin Rob are out of Q2. And that is it. It has gone kaput. Q2 finito. So there you go, a clarification again, ladies and gentlemen. No Future to see, Arian EU, Aero Unu, Charlie MGO6 and Carwin Rob 28 are out of Q2 and will start in P10, 11, 12, well actually no, yes. But Charlie MGO6 having a 5-place grid penalty will start from the back. So he will start in P15, promoting Carwin Rob up to P13 and Swifty, I believe, into P14 if he gets back in time. So we're going to start Q3 now. So green in the pit lane. So, Buller,
Yes.
your thoughts on the qualifying so far?
Surprising seeing so many drivers crash out.
Right.
Interesting. Some of them you're not surprised by, some are. I don't like this whole, oh, let's cut every corner to try and get as fast a lap as we can. I think you need to look at that. Because in real F1 you don't see them cut, like, you don't see a circuit of Americans and completely cutting all that time with the S's on it to get a faster lap. Or to get round to the lap. It's the same as if you go out without enough time to get round the lap.
So who would you say was going to be on pole position?
Dino, I've got to stick with my teammate. I've got to stick with my teammate. He's one of the 3 fastest riders out there. Easily. He shows he's got the pace. Like, you've seen Wood. See, there again. Why do you need to do that with 10 minutes to go? Like, well, that's cleaner. It is about when you go out, not about cutting the track to do it. You should choose your time to come out, look at the track, see who's out there. If you want to clean the race, everyone's gone round, then go out. It's not like he hasn't got enough time. Like, the same real life, they don't get it, but see what I mean? Now they're fighting like this. You've got 2 drivers fighting for position like this in qualifying.
So there you go, you've heard from Buller. He thinks Dino Bino Bambino is going to get himself on pole position. Obviously being his teammate. He's got to stick with his teammate. Yeah. So here we go. Wood now going on his first flying lap of 2. DRS wide open. Hopefully no invalidations, yes. Coming down to turn 1. Nice and smooth. The yellow flag is set to 3. There's a couple of drivers slowing down. Yeah. Yeah. Fair point. Ooh, the Wood drifting round that corner. He's using this track very well. He's pushing this car to his absolute limit. Purple is set to 2. Nice and smooth. Especially when you're coming over that bump there. Oh, nearly loses the back end there. But he's going to set a benchmark time of 129.7. Where will Crum be placed? 129.9. Dino now. Yeah, Dino Bino Bambino's coming straight back into the pit lane now. Bossman W11 starting another lap. He got his last lap invalidated. That was very close to getting invalidated there in turn 1. Sos1 comes into the pits, Dino in the pits, Boastman 15. And, Rob J. Lewis in validation. So Boastman 15 now, the championship leader. Crosses the line, only manages P3, 130.4. Oh, this is going to be interesting, this. Very interesting. So Little Jackson starting his lap Oh, just finished 132.1. There'll be a driver who's slowing down. I believe that might be Boss Man letting the driver through. Indeed, he has run out of fuel. And he has not set a lap. Might validate it, more than likely. He's done one lap so far. Yeah. So Dino is on the track now. Indeed.
See, that's what you get for cutting the corners like
Oh dear.
Just go around, you're on your own lap. Just go around the track, get round it. There's no need to fly on the corners like that. And if you try cutting on it, the curve. That's it now.
He's got to make it special. He has to make it. He might not have fresh tyres, but
that was a fresh set because it's done more laps.
yeah, he will probably use these tyres again.
But he's got the one run, so he might have
If he gets back in and gets back out, he might be able to get 2 runs in. Yeah, that's true. That is true. In the top 10 is Rod J. Lewis. Indeed, your old teammate. What? Very committed. That's what you want to see from drivers, is commitment. Yeah. So Sos 1 now on a lap. Right on board with Sos 1. Coming around the complete sector 2. Obviously it will show up purple because it's his first time run. And there it is. 104.7. Nice and, I must say, it was nice and smooth, that. Oh, and he validated, it cuts the corner a bit too much. So, Crum and DeWood now. DeWood's on another lap. Yeah. Crum has obviously invalidated his lap time. No. Validation. Indeed. And it's faster, 0.2 faster, 129.4. Great lap there for DeWood. Rob J. Lewis going on another lap now. DeWood getting out of the way. Yeah. It's usually a 30-second difference. Yeah. Dino has come back out on circuit. He is on an outlap. I'm going a bit deep into that corner there. Indeed. Well, 4. Rob J. Lewis now crossing the timing line. 105.9 in sector 2. Indeed. Yeah. So Rob J. Lewis crossing the line and stays P7, 133.4. Bossman goes up to P4, 131.5. And that's the Wood retiring from the session in the pit lane. So Dino Bino Bambino is on a lap now. Indeed. Obviously we probably won't see the rest of Dino's lap because we will ride on board with Crum 01 and see if we can get pole position. Yeah, it's coming out the complete sector. Teammates willing you on here, Dino. So the Q3 session has finished. Crumb's pitted. Crumbs didn't make it in time, so it's up to Dino now to knock the Wood off the top spot. And Boastman, yes, Boastman is on a lap. Yeah. 104.0. This could be a good lap here for Dino. Oh, gets a bit whiffy there. Bit oversteer going out of that corner, coming up second to last. Last corner now. Crosses the line, it goes P3, 130.2. So what can Boastman do now? No, he's just coming to complete it now. And it is purple, 103.8. He's 3/10 up. Bit deep. Oh, he needs to pull something out of the bag in sector 3. Could we see the championship leader on pole position once again? Second to last corner now. Comes around the last corner. Will this be pole position for Boastman 15? It's not! The Wood has topped him! It's a 129.7. The Wood has topped his championship rival and got himself onto pole position, but it's a Ferrari front row lockout.
Gone for 2 different setups there, I think. Because Boastman had a purple sector 3 as well.
Yeah.
So maybe just like he's topped off that top end speed for a bit more downforce than the Wood.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The Wood is on pole position. The Boastman is in second. Crum is in third. Dino Bino Bambino 4th. Suz1 in 5th. Bossman is 6th. Jake in 7th. Little Jackson in 8th. And Rob J. Lewis in 9th place. Good job there for Rob J. Lewis getting into the top 10 there. Great job.
Bossman as well.
Bossman as well. Doing a good job there for P6. Both of the Haas cars, I might add, getting into the top 10. And Swifty has joined back for the race, which is good. Good timing there.
But the thing is, I do still think Boastman's in the best position here in Crum. It's Russia. How long's to turn 1?
Quite a long.
Not official turn 1, you know, official turn 2, but it's quite a long.
It's quite a long run down into that turn.
And Hamilton admitted he didn't want to be there.
Yeah, it was a messy circuit.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we're just seeing everybody sorting out their pitch strategies.
I think Carwin Robb's the first Welsh person we've had driving.
Yes, it is.
In EDL.
It is, yes. In the Elite Drivers Racing League, it is the first Welsh driver for Carwin Robb. The first ever Welsh driver for the league.
Breaking records. Making history.
Indeed. Making Elite Drivers Racing League history.
Do you know how hard it is to sit here and not be racing?
So here we go, the formation lap, ladies and gentlemen. We are there's only 27 laps, so I reckon it's going to be a one stop. So the grid order is the Wood on pole position. Boastman 15 is in second, making it a Ferrari front row lockout. From 01 is lined up in third place on the second row, with Dino Bambino in fourth. On the third row, Soz 1 and Bossman in fifth and sixth. Fourth row, Jake Marsh and Little Jackson in seventh and eighth. Fifth row is Rob J. Lewis and No Future to See in ninth and 10th. Arian EU and Aero Unu on row 6th in 11th and 12th. Carwin Robb in 13th, Swifty in 14th, and Charlie MGO6 in 15th place. Getting a 5-place grid penalty. Indeed. Yeah.
Medium to hards. Didn't mention anything about the soft to mediums and the soft to hards.
So we'll see what drivers have got what tyres fitted. Oh, the Wood and Boastman are going for the reverse strategy. Boastman going to go long. Soswan, Bossman, Jake Marsh, Little Jackson. So both of the Haas cars have gone for the medium tyres. Both of the Alpha Tauris as well. And Aero Uno has gone for the mediums also. The rest are on the softs. Yes, indeed. And Little Jackson and Jake Marsh are disqualified, and we'll start on the grid, which won't be very long. As the drivers are coming round now to start lining up on the grid. You going Boastman for the winner, yeah? Indeed. So here we go. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. It is lights out, but there is a timing glitch. We will know when the lights are ready to drop. Revs are up. Lights out, and away we go. The Wood gets a great start there. Boastman 15, but not good, but not bad. Crum is fighting for position here. It's going to be a freeway. Oh, Crum goes round the outside of both of the Ferraris. And there is a bit of carnage at the back here. There is a bit of carnage here. Aero Unu unfortunately lagged out and left the session, so we will send him another invite quickly. And we will get back to the action on track.
Unfortunate for Little Jackson there, obviously probably being caught up in that.
Yes, he's got front wing damage there, so he will have to pit. And there is a safety car. First lap safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Crum 01 getting himself into first place. But he was in front. He was in front.
If you go off track there, you've got to go around that ball,
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. I thought he broke
Safety car on lap 1 of 27. Crom is in first place to Wood, Bossman second, third, Dino fourth, Bossman fifth. Great start there for Bossman W11. Indeed, up 4 places. Charlie MGO6 is up 5 places. So Suz1 is in 6th, Arian EU is in 7th, Rob J. Lewis in 8th, Jake Marsh in 9th, Charlie MGO6 in 10th. No Future to See is in 11th, but Rob J. Lewis, No Future to See, Carwin Rob, Swifty stays out, Aero Unu stays out on track as well, who's also back in his car now, thank God for that. So all these 4 drivers will be getting a front wing change. Rob J. Lewis comes back out on the circuit into 12th place. No Future to See in 13th. Little Jackson will come back out in the 14th, and Carwin Rob at the back in 15th. So here we go. We're under the safety car now. Hopefully all these drivers will keep it clean. So far so good. Any drivers in AI mode that we can see. Not that I saw. So it is a one-stop race from softs to mediums, or from softs to hards. And Charlie MGO6 is in AI mode, but only for a split second, probably to check race directory. So it's Jake Marsh. But so far so good. Little Jackson and Carwin Rob now catched up to the back of the pack, and hopefully the safety car will be in this lap. Oh, who's that coming into the pits? And that's Swifty. Swifty has come into the pit lane. I don't know. No, nothing's come up on race directory saying that he's got a penalty for anything. Oh, he's changing on to the mediums. Right, okay, so this is a late call for the Williams team, going on to the medium compound tyres. Pretty proud of all drivers so far, keeping under the safety car regulations. Carwin Rob's gone under the hards, he's going right to the end. 25 laps on these tyres. Nope, 24, sorry. Oh, my maths is shocking. Glitch there for Aero Unu. Oh, don't you love Codemasters? So will we see the sign come up saying the safety car is in this lap? No, we don't. Unless it's going to be another late call for the safety car. know the safety car will stay out for one more lap, I would assume. And it looks like Aryan EU, no, Aero Unu is come into the pit lane again. What could this be for? Could this be for a set of hards? Yes, it is. Set of hard tyres for Aero Unu. Good quick stop there for Aero Unu. Everyone keeping within a car's length behind each other, which is very good to see. Indeed. Indeed. Everyone is keeping within the regulations, so that is good to see. Aero Unu's warming up his tyres, but he needs to catch up to the back of the pack. Otherwise he will get disqualified. So will we see the lights come off on the safety car? So we can get back racing once again. Yes, we do. Safety car is in this lap, ladies and gentlemen. So now the grid will form up again. For the race restart. No contact being made, which is good. So Crumb's got the lead here. Backing up the field. Crumb 01 has gone. Locks up his front right here. Caught the wood there with his pants down, but look at this. Charlie MG06 is all on the back of his teammate Jake Marsh. On the soft compound tyres. And Yellow Jackson gets a 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Dives down the inside, Charlie gets that move done. Rob J. Lewis now on the mediums. Oh, massive tank slapper there for Rob J. Lewis coming out of turn 2. No, he's on the mediums and there's a bit of contact there. Charlie 3-second time penalty. No future to see. He's on the back of Little Jackson now, losing the place to him. There was a couple of place changes and Charlie goes wide. So's one into 7th. And No Future to See goes round the inside of Rob J. Lewis, gets that move done nice and cleanly. Moves him back up into P11. But the battle for first place. Both of these two top drivers are on the soft compound tyre. From locking up his brakes again. We're going to hurt these tyres. Charlie MG06 all over the back of Soz 1. Jake getting a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Yellow flag in sector 1. The battle for 7th is still really close. Indeed, Leo. Arian EU is up on the back of Bossman W11. Overtake mode is in effect. Runs a bit wide on exit, loses a bit of time. But Charlie has got past Suz 1. 3-second time penalty for Suz 1 there. DRS is now enabled. Jake Marsh now getting past Soz 1, DRS in effect. Soz 1 struggling. The difference in speed. Yeah. Erin EU, 3-second time penalty. The Wood and Crum 01 have now opened up a 2.5 second gap on Dino Bino Bambino, who is in 3rd place. Boastman 15 must have had an issue. He's now down at the 4th. Dino having a great race here so far. The Wood Purple Sector 2. DRS coming down the front straight. The Wood crunch the fastest lap. No, he doesn't. The Wood now DRS in effect. The Wood did not use any of his ERS though. Might be saving that. Another part of the circuit. Charlie's now up 9 places. Charlie MG06 now up to 6th from 15th. No Future to See has passed Suz 1, his teammate. Rob J. Lewis, 3-second time penalty. But this battle for first place here. Yeah, he must be struggling on these tyres. Oh, Crum 01 locks up his front right, goes a bit deep. It's allowed the Wood to catch right up to his gearbox. Crum's starting to struggle on these tyres now. Rob J. Lewis, another 3-second time penalty. Crum is literally ripping his front right to shreds here. Dino Bino Bambino, 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That could be his 3rd place over with. Suz won another 3-second time penalty. No idea. May have, no, he's got another set of mediums. Possibly. Jake Marsh, another penalty for him. Dino now down in the 14th place. Charlie MG now up to 10 places, now up to P5, all on the back of Bossman W11 here. Using everything he's got. No Future to See is on the back of Aryan EU here. Aryan EU on the soft compound tyre, DRS is in effect, going down the outside. But Aryan EU gets late on the brakes, goes a bit wide, No Future to See, sweeps around the inside. And so does Jake Marsh, and Aryan EU loses 2 places there. Going to be some graining on those tyres, soft tyres for Aryan EU. Soswan gets another penalty, but he has caught up to the back of this lot. ERS is enabled as well. Wood has still not found a way to get past Crom 01 yet. He has stayed within half a second of Crom throughout the whole 10 laps, and Charlie goes down the inside of Bossman W11. Bossman's not going to give the place up very easily, but Charlie gets the cutback. What a move for Charlie MG06. Great move there for him. Bossman will get ERS as well, and goes past with ease. But can Charlie get later on the brakes? No, he doesn't. Oh, and he gets tapped from behind there. No penalty coming up. No Future to See is all on the back here as well. Charlie MG06 boxes now, probably to change to a set of mediums. Probably trying the undercut, yes. So the medium compound tyre pit window is now open. So the drivers that started on the mediums will probably box within the next couple of laps. Carwin Rob gets himself... Oh, no he doesn't. Yes, he might do round the outside, possibly. The side by side. Little Jackson just has that edge. Bossman, 3-second time penalty. Dino Bino Bambino is still down in 11th position at the moment. Carwin Rob still on the back of Little Jackson here. He is in the points at the minute. We might do. And Carwin Rob going round the outside. Now down on the inside, gets that move done, and Little Jackson has a right tank slapper there. Jake Marsh 3-second time penalty. So here we see the battle for first now. Can DeWood make the move? Down the inside he goes. Pushes Crum off, but Crum's not giving it up. Great racing here by these two drivers, I must say. DeWood concedes. Crum still in first position. Aryan EU is now boxed for his pit stop. Crum 01 still in first place. DeWood is in second. Bossman third. Bossman fourth. No Future to See is close behind in fifth. Jake Marsh in sixth. Soswan in seventh. Carwin Rob is now up to eighth. Little Jackson is in 9th. Dino now in the points, back into 10th place, catching up to Little Jackson. Aero Unu's now in 11th, Swifty in 12th. Charlie MG06 is now in 13th after making his pit stop. Arian EU is in 14th after his pit stop, and Rob J. Lewis is at the back of the field in 15th place. I believe he's being lapped, and No Future to See has got past Bossman W11 here, so he is now into 4th place. DRS is open. We see the Wood sweep down the inside again. He's looking at it, backs out at the last minute, trying to put Crom 01 under pressure here, and there's a yellow flag in sector 3. That is Swifty. He has spun. He's waiting for a clear track. Does he have any wing damage? No, he doesn't. No wing damage, but his tyres must be shot. Will he box this lap? No, he doesn't. Dino Bino Bambino getting another 3-second time penalty there. So none of the drivers from 1st to 7th have pitted yet. So the Wood is really close behind Crum again now. Will Crum come into the pits? Yes, he does. Crum's come into the pits. Could we see an undercut or an overcut here? Indeed. Well, the Wood has done 13 laps on these soft tyres. But No Future to See could get himself up into 3rd place here. Possibly. But the soft tyre window is now open. And No Future to See has got himself into 3rd place. Crum has now dropped down to 7th, just behind Suz 1. And in front of his teammate, Carwin Robb. But now the Wood has a 6.5 second gap over Boastman 15. But I believe the Wood is going to be boxing this lap because he's got his box light on. Charlie MG is out. Charlie MG 06 has crashed after turn 1. Virtual safety car has been deployed. I have no idea. I don't know. Possibly. Yeah, he was, yeah. Was in a bit of a battle going on. Yeah. But we could be going green soon, ladies and gentlemen. And we are green racing again. DRS has been enabled again. Both Ferraris have pitted. Oh, and the Wood gets out just in time. Boastman's going on to the soft tyres. No Future to See is now leading this race. No Future to See is now leading the Russian Grand Prix. His debut as a reserve driver in the AlphaTauri is leading this Grand Prix. 12 laps on these medium tyres. And I believe he might be boxing this lap as well. Postman? No, he started on the mediums. Possibly. Bossman, another 3-second time penalty. The Wood. indeed. The overcut has worked, ladies and gentlemen. The Wood has got in front of Crumb 01. But they're catching up to Bossman here, so they possibly could get a bit closer together. No future to see. Will we see him box this lap? Bossman W11 doesn't look like he's boxing yet. Oh, that time glitch. Should I say that? No future to see is not boxing yet. Oh, that is stretched. Neither does Bossman, but the Wood is right on the back of him. He will get the slipstream. ERS is enabled. DRS as well. But Crumb is following suit. Crumb has got the run on both of the cars. Goes round the outside. And they touch. Oh, and they're still side by side. Going round turn 2. Crumb gets himself back into second place, possibly the net lead of this race. But Crumb 01 has, I've just been informed by Bullo, he's got a 3-second time penalty for that corner cut. But the Wood is still on the back of Crumb here. Dino is still looking for his net P3 here. Yeah, they are catching him at a rapid pace. Will we see No Future to see pit this lap? I think he's already... No, I think he's... Yeah, and there we see No Future to see is boxing this lap. So Crumb will lead this race, followed by the Wood. Bossman W11's pitted as well, so Dino will come back and claim his third position. Where we see No Future to see is going on to the soft compound tyres, so he could possibly get a podium position here. But Carwin Robb, also another debut reserve driver for the Mercedes AMG Petronas, is up in the P4. They're still... Oh, and the Wood backs out of it. But... Oh, this is a great battle to watch. We're going to stay on board with this battle, I think. He is very good late on the brakes. The Wood making a late move. Can he get the switch back? Oh! This is a great battle to watch. The Wood locking up his brakes there, but he will be close behind to get the DRS, possibly use a bit of ERS as well. He's got to make this move now. He does, goes on the inside, but these drivers are not giving in. This battle has been going on from lap 1. We are on lap 18. This has been non-stop for these two drivers pretty much the whole race. Postman 15 is also 1.2 seconds now behind Dino Bino Bambino. Indeed. Swifty 3-second time penalty. Rob J. Lewis is pitted for soft tyres. But DeWood now. DRS wide open. Look at the speed. But DeWood making the move down the inside again. Oh! And this time Crom does go around it. And Jake Marsh has retired from the race in the pit lane. I know why Jake Marsh has retired in the pit lane, because he has informed me that he's not very well and he doesn't think he can continue on in the race. So we do appreciate Jake Marsh taking part. Hope he gets better soon. Take care of yourself, Jake. And we'll see you next week, hopefully, if you're better. So back to the battle between DeWood. DeWood gets another 3-second time penalty. But now Boseman 15 is on the back of Dino. Dino goes a bit deep there. But I believe Dino goes a bit defensive. He does. Boseman stays behind. Jake Marshall said, yeah, sorry lads, I just couldn't stay focused. Didn't want to ruin anyone's race. Oh, I do appreciate it, Jake, but hopefully you get better soon, mate, and we'll see you next week. Just make sure you look after yourself. You've done good to survive 20 laps, mate. Indeed. So, Boseman 15 has now got past the Dino, sorry. He's now into third place. DeWood's still half a second behind Crom. They've been like this for the whole race. DRS in effect. Indeed. Look at the speed that this Ferrari has. Oh, Crom locks up the brakes there. Yeah. But they are allowing Boseman 15 to catch right up to him on the faster compound tyre as well. But DeWood seems to be a bit too far behind this time to make the move. He does catch up to him a bit. More battles going on. Bossman W11 0.8 seconds behind Sos1. Sos1 is in P7, so is his teammate, is in P6 at the moment. So great points here for the AlphaTauri team. Also the Mercedes team, great points for Carwin Robb, both of them. Both of the reserve debut drivers are in 5th and 6th. Great debut race for both of them. DRS in effect now. Crum goes defensive on the inside line. Oh, the wheel bang in there. DeWood now gets himself into P1 and keeps it for now. There is the other DRS detection zone down at the turn 1. Well, we shall wait and see. We will get DRS. Overtake is in effect. DRS is wide open. I don't think he will. He's too far back. I think that is the Wood now in the P1. 22 laps of fighting between the two of them. And the Wood is now secured P1 at the moment. I will check race directory, see what the penalties are saying. So, the Wood just has 3 seconds. Crumb 6 seconds. Boastman 15. 3. Dino 3 seconds. Carwin Rob 6 seconds. No Future to see. 3 seconds. So it's 1, 3, 6. Bossman
12.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15 seconds. Arian EU 3, 6, 9. Little Jackson 3, 6, 9. Aero Unu 3, 6, 9, 12. Swifty 6 seconds. Rob J. Lewis has got far too many for me to count.
18, I think.
Something like that. And there's another one for Rob J. Lewis. Net P2. Indeed. So Postman 15 needs to push like hell now to get within that 3-second window. We've still got 4 laps remaining. No, 5 laps remaining, sorry. So no Fusion to see going down the inside of turn 2. Gets past his fellow debut reserve driver rival and moves up to P5. I mean, Carwin Rob doing 20 laps on these hard tyres. And still in P6. He's done a hell of a job. Carwin Rob's 7 places gained. For me, I would say I would give Carwin Rob driver of the day. Without a doubt, 20 laps on these hard tyres. Possibly, obviously, going to the end of the race, so he'll probably do 24 laps, sorry, on these tyres. Yeah. Penalties. Yeah. Definitely driver of the day for me. Yes. On lap 1. No, I believe he hit lap 3 or 4. I think it was lap 3. He has indeed, he has pulled a 1.1 second lead now. From, I believe, he's starting to struggle on these tyres. The Wood now 1.3 seconds clear. Feeling very comfortable now. More battles on attack. Yes, there is. Little Jackson now getting past Arian EU, going down into turn 1, round the outside. Gets that move done. Moves himself into P9. Great move there for Little Jackson. Arian EU is not going to give that place up lightly. He could come back at him here. Running wide on exit there. Oh, Boastman 15 has lost a second here. He's now 4.1 seconds behind Trump. I do apologise about that foghorn, ladies and gentlemen. At the moment, it doesn't seem to be any more battles going on. But the Wood has now opened up a 2-second lead over Crumb. So this is probably going to be a I think this might be the provisional finishing order here. Obviously, due to penalties, some positions will change. Yes, he did, because it didn't show up on the thingy. He would have done. He would have done. But we'll soon find out. He is on the soft tyre. How many laps has he done on these tyres? He's done 10 laps on these tyres. Wow. Yeah. He can go to the end. But Carwin Rob, 22 laps on the hards. Indeed. Great drive there for Carwin Rob. Rossi will definitely be proud of that. Arian EU, another time penalty for him. Oh yeah, Unu's now behind Arian EU. Got overtaken effect, DRS enabled. Unu is on the faster tyre. Gets a much faster exit. Sweeps on the inside. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. Ooh, that looked a bit dodgy to me. No. Unu struggling to get past Arian EU here. But he will have DRS coming down this part of the circuit. Down the back straight. DRS in effect as well. Goes down the outside. And gets that move done nicely. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the final lap of the race. The Wood having a superb battle with Crum01 for pretty much 3/4 of this race. Well, Charlie crashed out. Jake Marsh retired in the pit lane. No Future to See has a 3-second time penalty. So here we go. The Wood coming around the final few corners. Swifty getting out of the way there. The Wood now coming around the final corner to win the Russian Grand Prix in style right there. Crum01 comes home in second. Boastman 15 now in the third place. Dino Bino Bambino in fourth. No Future to See. Debut race as a reserve driver in fifth, as well as Carwin Robb. Carwin Rob, driver of the day by far. Great drive from both of these two reserve drivers. Absolutely outstanding. Salzman jumps up into P7. So some great points there for the AlphaTauri team. Great points.
Great point for Ferrari.
Indeed. So we will get the drivers in for their interviews.
That was a good race all in all. Only 2 cars not finishing. Obviously, Jake we knew not feeling very well. Charlie don't know what happened.
Indeed. Just get the race results. There we go. We'll just wait for the drivers now to come into for their interviews. Yeah. Yeah. It does say that Aero Unu, which is weird. There's just a glitch on the game's part.
Apparently he finished a minute and 18 seconds ahead.
Mm.
Which is like 3/4 of a lap.
Mental.
This other one I want to go on to is Rob. I know he finished, but he pitted 6 times and still finished the race.
Yeah, indeed. So we see Crum and Boseman now into the and the wood. Here we go, boys. The wood, Crum. What a race! What a race! I mean, that was nip and tuck between both of you guys. What an outstanding drive from both of you. So entertaining. We was pretty much on board with you for most of that race. We kept switching back and forth, like, but wow, I'm absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, it was on the limit, to put it that way.
So come on, Edward, sum your race up for us.
Sick one, man. It was fun. It's nice that comes up there now. It's a shame Postman wasn't up there with us, but next race I guess. But yeah, today was sick, man. I enjoyed it.
Crum?
Yeah, bloody good race. Was fun. Very tired now. Yeah, I think on my side I knew I had to keep him behind because I knew he's been quicker all week, and so I think I went for a bit less downforce to try and be on the straight, so it kind of worked. And then with the VSC, I thought it'd all been in the bin, but somehow I was still quite close after VSC ended. But a good race.
Boseman, how was that race for you, mate?
Boring shit. Not much else to add, really. No pace on the mediums. Crum's safety car so slow. I had no tyre temps, so I was pretty much bugged on the restart. So lost too much time there. Then on the soft, couldn't get back. Yeah, definitely lost a bit of pace. A bit annoying, to be honest. So
sorry about that restart. I got the safety car limiter thing. I couldn't get out of first. I was stuck in first, so I had to go slow.
That's fine.
Typical Cody stuff.
Yeah. Obviously, it did show that Aero Unu did win the race, but it was just a glitch on Codemaster's part. No surprise there. Don't you love them?
Yeah, I need to pick up my pace because getting caught up in the title rapidly.
Yeah.
I feel like me and Dewood talked about it, but just starting on the mediums with tracks at high tyre wear is good. But then you get people like Dino who start on the softs, and then you just can get caught out a bit. So I think, well, that's why I went softs. And
I mean, originally I was meant to go on the mediums as well. Like,
yeah, you bottled.
Yeah, I did.
Jeez.
I always hit the burst on mediums like a sick racing tire to start on. But twice I messed up my laps off. Wait, fuck it, man. I mean, shit, my laps as well.
Well,
No.
you've already started now, so you might as well continue.
So I thought, you know what, Len's gone to softs, and then yeah, Crumb followed as well, and then Burstman I think was meant to follow, but it didn't work out. So
I reckon if the safety car wouldn't have came out, I could have stayed with him a bit closer, but when it came out, I lost the place to Dino, and then
Yeah.
get moving from there, really.
yeah, I mean the virtual safety car kind of I thought it was gonna be well ahead, but because my delta
Yeah,
had
it
to slow
actually put
down.
me further back, which don't really make sense.
Yeah, I had to slow down better.
It's because
and then-
it ended, or I think it ended when I was in the corners. So like I
Yeah.
wasn't losing much time in the corners, and it was fine down the straight. So that's why I think.
Yeah, it literally ended just before I came in. But it was close, man.
It was very
Good
close,
race.
very, very close. So, next round being Mexico. How are you guys feeling about that?
I actually like Mexico, but I know a lot of people don't like it.
Yeah.
Probably my top 3 most hated tracks. And...
I don't mind it. I think I kind of like tracks where you can get 2 different setups, because some people will go for the straights and then some people go for corners. So it just throws something different up, but I don't rate it that much.
Got a question for you, Crumb.
Yeah.
Obviously, your teammate for today, obviously the reserve driver for Rossi.
Yeah.
What do you think of, or how would you, how can I word this now? What would you say to him, right? He done 24 laps on the hard tyres
Yeah.
and got into the position where he finished.
I don't know where he finished, mate.
Where did he finish?
I think it was like 6, 7. I don't know.
P5. He finished P5.
P5. Yeah.
He what?
Pitted on lap 3.
Pitted on lap 3 and he finished P5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bloody stellar of a job, mate.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you want me? Oh, well, I think yeah. Well, he's obviously bagged some good points for Mercedes, so I think we're comfortably P2 now. Obviously, Ferraris will be difficult to catch.
Yeah.
But I think for his first race, solid effort, very nice.
Very solid effort. I mean, it's debut
Maybe
race.
swap Rossi out full time. He's shit.
Well, well, you know.
No, I'm joking. I don't mind. But I like Rossi. So.
So,
I mean, I
Go
just
on.
started, you know, right at the start, my lights went out. I was dreading the first corner because I felt like, I mean, you never know that someone might tap you at the rear end or something. But
I mean, between
I mean,
you three, you went 3 wide going into turn 1. But then I just
Yeah.
saw Crumb just sweep round the outside. I was like, oh
Nah,
my
bruv,
good lord.
I got a low key cut the corner a bit.
Yeah,
I knew.
No, the
I knew
thing
both,
is-
man. Go on, you go first, mate.
Oh yeah, the thing is, the last thing I wanted to do, us 3 were starting in 1, 2, and 3 for like the first time in a while. Last thing I wanted to do is just mess it up, so I was gonna come back onto the track. If it told me to give the position back, I would, but it didn't. So I was a bit cheeky, I have to admit that. But yeah, I'm just happy we didn't get like any damage from it. So
well,
Yeah,
I mean, go on to it.
I knew Burstman was on a medium, so obviously being my teammate, I went straight over to the left to give him some slipstream. But then because
I saw that.
because Crum was like so near and I was in front of him, he couldn't actually get to the right,
I
to the
was-
left hand side.
I boxed in both, man, a bit. I can't lie. I
Yeah,
was
so
trying to nick some slipstream
I
off
was a bit
Dawood.
stuck in the slipstream,
And
so
then
I went for a switch.
You
but-
went to pull out, and then you realised I was there, so we like touched a bit, and then you can't send it down the inside of your teammate, whereas because I'm Mercedes, I can do what I want.
Nah, so I knew that it was gonna be close, innit, so I went. as
I
wide as
knew
could.
that if I got stuck behind Boseman, I wouldn't be able to overtake him, or it'd be hard even with the tyre difference. So I knew I had to kind of stick.
My
with
pace
the-
was shocking on the mediums, man. Past lap or 2.
I think it's just because it was so cold. You had the 2 restarts Or
Who got the fastest lap out of used two?
I think
Used three.
No,
both.
Well, I got the
Both.
quickest. I think
It was like
the
a 33.
AlphaTauri guy got the fastest lap.
So
Alpha Tauri.
No, the other geezer.
Oh
yeah.
no! Oh no! Future to see.
Yeah, I think he did a 32 or something. I did like a 33 too.
Right. Let me have a look. I've got the time.
I think I screenshotted it. So yeah. I mean, you could give it to.
Yeah, he did.
Rooney,
Yeah,
but
no
I think
future to see. Done a
20 seconds.
132.8.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got fastest. Wow.
yeah he was
Oh my
quite cool.
good lord.
He had some decent
was
picks.
good.
I probably should have pitted for the hards under the safety car. Try something
Yeah.
different.
I was considering
back
that,
on
but
it.
then
I thought about it, but then just
it's
coming
the
back
last
to
few
the
races
pack.
where I've just caught up in traffic. I didn't want to
Yeah.
risk it.
yeah,
That's
that
what
was it, same.
me and Dawood on the softs. We were waiting and waiting to try and get like a clear gap ahead
Yeah,
of like. So we were kind of like dummying each other into the pits, and then
yeah.
and then I pick because like 13 laps of mediums were gonna be fine, and like, I felt that we were losing time to everyone at that point because we were fighting and on like 50% tyres. But I don't know. I just feel like the hards would have been difficult to fire up, and then if there's any safety cars or VSCs, you're just gonna get swallowed up. So
I felt
Well,
good on the softs, you know. I'm not gonna
no,
lie,
it's
even
also
when you,
good. Both tyres
were-
were good.
yeah, when you were in, I thought I was gonna carry on for like another 2-3 laps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have pulled out quite a big gap. I feel.
Yeah,
'Cause-
you probably would have, but I was
But I
confident
think,
I could
yeah.
pace, innit?
My softs were terrible at the end. They died off so much.
What were
What
yours on?
wings were you running?
It was 4.7 or something.
Oh, well, yeah, it was a fun race, man. It was. I enjoyed
Yeah.
it.
That's
Well,
pretty much
guys.
on my own, your room.
Congratulations on your podium positions. And yeah, very well raced and very well done. I'm proud of all of you for the safety car, and you know, the formation lap was a bit bleh, but still some work to be done on that part. But the safety car, great. It was a lot better from everybody. You know.
I think it wasn't wet, so you could see a bit better.
Yeah, that's a fair point. But
yeah, I think the safety cars, we have to keep them because
yeah.
like it spices up the race.
I think we will. I think we will. But I mean, it was great to see that everyone was sticking to the rule. You know, just staying at least half a car or a car's length behind each other. Do you know what I mean? So it gave each other enough room to like brake and slow down and whatnot, and not. Do you know what? I don't think I saw actually one penalty through that whole safety car period. Not one. You know? And I'm proud of each and every one of you.
It's a start.
It is indeed, mate. It is indeed. Right,
Move on
well,
to the next, man.
we are going to call it there. Next round is round 14. We will be in Mexico for the Mexican Grand Prix. Same time, same place. Be sure to tune in, and we will see you next week. So look after yourselves, take care of yourselves and your families. Make sure you stay safe. And
Cheers,
we will
Boris.
we will see you next week.